Parfait is a French dessert. Is a French dessert that is that is consumed as a third course. It is usually consumed as a third course. A third course is the third meal served in a three-course meal system of food service. So a three-course meal will usually have a starter, it will have a main course, and then it will have a dessert. Okay, so these are usually the three courses that are involved in a three-course meal. So a starter is usually a light food that will stimulate the interest to eat the food. The main course is a heavy meal that will satisfy the hunger or quench the hunger, and then a third course, which is a dessert, is usually consumed to facilitate the digestion of the food that was consumed. Is that okay? So today we are going to make one of the meals or dishes that falls in the class of the dessert. Alright? Okay, so this is what we are going to do. If you have any questions so far, please feel very free to put forth your question and we'll be able to do justice to it. Okay? So we are going to do, there are variations of this that we are going to do, sort of parfait rather. We are going to make cake parfait, and that is why we've taken time to make a lot of cake variations that will help us to come up with a very fantastic result. And the recipe is as follows. One, we have chocolate cake, crumbs. Is 1/2 cup. We also have plain cake crumbs, half cup, and then we have pink velvet cake, half cup. We also have whipped cream. This is 1 cup. We have icing sugar. Icing sugar is 2 teaspoons. And then we have topping. This is optional and as desired. Topping as you desire to do. Okay, so these are the ingredients that we are going to use in the production of cake parfait. Cake parfait, like I said about the yogurt, can also be branded. Alright, and you could be hired just to make desserts in an occasion, and this can come into play extremely well. So if you are done with the writing, I will clean up what's on the board and then we'll take the procedure and get it dusted. We are not expected to stay for so long because it is straightforward meal. Okay? So can I wipe the board? Okay. So the procedures are as follows. Number 1 is to assemble all the ingredients. Number 2 is to whip the cream until stiff peaks are formed. Number 3 is to line the base of the glass with the whipped cream, alternating with the cake crumbs. ensuring to have whipped cream as the top ingredient. Are we good? Number 4, top with choice topping. And serve chilled. Full stop. Top with choice topping and serve chilled. So these are the procedures for the production of cake parfait. Are we good?
Yes.
So for those of us that are still not, that have broken our fast, at the end of this exercise we are going to have a test. And then those of us that are still fasting, you will watch our mouth as they will move. Okay? Alright, so if you are done writing, we will come together and do the practical aspect of it now. Okay? This is chocolate cupcake. I actually made them this morning for the purpose of this class. And this is pink velvet. They are red velvet, blue velvet, and then this is pink velvet, okay? Cupcake that we're going to use for them. We're going to take advantage of the glasses we have to see how we can make nice displays of our parfait. Is that okay? And we will now go on to whipping the cream. So if you can see that I brought the plate and the whisk from the fridge, okay? Now this is expected to be done at a temperature below room temperature because the whipped cream is kind of fatty, okay? So when the temperature is elevated, it prevents it from forming easily. Is that okay? Also, we are going to be making use of water below room temperature or ice block. Is that okay? Alright. So we'll get this wrap. Okay. I even may not go. Plate so I can use this water. Even if it's a plastic, even if it's a takeaway plate. Yes. So you just need to give me some water inside. It's up. There's no time. You just need this water to come very, very cold. And then you should avoid having ice blocks, okay? You should avoid having ice blocks in the whipped cream when you are whipping it. Is that okay? Alright, so this is the whipped cream, the powdered whipped cream. Excuse me. Cut this spoon using scissors. So take out some. Okay. So at this point we will introduce very cold water. Make sure that ice block doesn't fall in. Okay? So all of us are going to take part in this. We are going to whip it at a very high speed until it begins to form. See what is happening? If you don't apply enough pressure, it's not going to form. Can you see it's already forming? You see this? So when you want to do it, you don't have energy, call somebody to come and call a male to come and do it for you. Call it Please, let me have a spoon. The block of ice just fell in now. You know, I always disputed that popular saying that says whatever a man can do, a woman can do better. I know that I'm going to be attacked right now.
So what's the implication of ice falling in? Is what type is still milk?
Yes, if ice falls in, by the time the whipped cream is already formed, that ice will now form a shell within the medium of the whipped cream. And so it will melt in and you wouldn't have known that there is some water inside to whip it together. So it will not affect the overall product perfectly. Okay. The more we whip this, the more it keeps increasing the volume. So at this juncture, we bring in the 1 teaspoon of icing sugar. So this is a teaspoon. So you take just one of it. If you so wish, you can add a second one to improve the sweetness, because whipped cream on its own doesn't have any sweet taste. So when you are tired, put it in the fridge. When it gets cold for some time, you bring it out and whip again. Okay? It could be as much as almost filling up this plate. But because you don't have all of that time, you will not be able to whip it that thoroughly. So the more we whip, the more it will be increasing in volume. Is that okay? Alright, so this is the beauty cream. Let's take this. So once the whipped cream is set, a stiff peak is something that should be able to stand on its own like this. You see, it has not fallen back. If it was not stiff, when you fetch it and leave it, okay, that was heavy. Okay, it will stand on its own, okay? And the more we whip this and it keep getting larger in volume, the stiffer it gets, and then the better it is standing, okay? So at this point, we will now proceed to making of the parfait. Okay, sample. So we have some hand gloves, somewhere freeze. Where they are. Okay. So you fill the base.
So we don't need to cook it that.
No, it's finished. I'm not cooking. Okay. And then you can now crumb some of these. Now crumb some of these. Okay. To bring in another layer. The chocolate cake. You crumb some of it.
Just like that.
So another layer. Then we have the one from the plain cake. So you see why it's important that you use a hand glove. So that if there are things under your fingernails, it's the innocent people that are going to be fed with the dessert, not eat them.
Alicia, this one is for one person.
Yes.
So we are going to do another one, mix another one for another person.
Yes.
Okay, this is for me. You like yourself.
So this is a glass of dessert.
Wow.
Okay. So if what we're now referring to as topping are stuff like fruits like strawberry, fruits like grapes, fruits like raisins, okay? You could just slice them neatly and decorate the top. Is that okay? But in the absence of that, watch what I'm going to do. Please give me a minute.
Thank you. Not a little mouth. Thank you. I almost need this.
You see this? It's ready for presentation. Okay? So everything here is edible from the beginning to the end. So you just made a glass of parfait. So if you are charging someone for 1,000 naira for a glass of this, if you are making 100 pieces of this, so you can multiply 1,000 naira by, just like that. But you see, you have spent some money in producing too. Okay? So and then your standard is also going to be evaluated. Okay, your presentation too is going to be evaluated. Is that okay? So this is cake parfait. Is that right? So let's take your questions.
Okay, guys. My question number one is
Yes.